If I speak in the spirit of this time, I must say, no one and nothing can justify what I must proclaim to you. Well, justification is superfluous to me, since I have no choice, but I must. Well, I have learned that in addition to the spirit of this time, there is still another spirit at work, namely that which rules the depth of everything contemporary. The spirit of this time would like to hear of use and value. I also thought this way, and my humanity still thinks this way. But that other spirit forces me, nevertheless, to speak beyond justification, use, and meaning. Filled with human pride and blinded by the presumptuous spirit of the time, I long sought to hold that other spirit away from me, but I did not consider that the spirit of the depths, from time immemorial and for all the future processes, a greater power than the spirit of this time, who changes with generation. You know, the spirit of the depths has subjugated all pride and arrogance to the power of judgment. He took away my belief in science. He robbed me of the joy of explaining and ordering things, and he let devotion to the ideal of this time die out in me. He forced me down to the last and simplest things. As you know, the spirit of the depth took me, my understanding and all my knowledge, and places them at the service of the inexplicable and the paradoxical. He robbed me of speech and writing for everything that was not in his service, namely the melting together of sense and nonsense, which produces the supreme meaning. But the supreme meaning is the path, the way, and the bridge to what is to come. That is the God yet to come. It is not the coming God himself, but his image, which appears in the supreme meaning. God is an image, and those who worship him must worship him in the images of the supreme meaning. Well, the supreme meaning is not the meaning and not an absurdity. It is image and force in one, magnificence and force together. The supreme meaning is the beginning and the end. Well, it is the bridge of going across and fulfillment. The other gods died and their temporality, yet the supreme meaning never dies. It turns into meaning and then into absurdity. And out of the fire and blood of their collision, the supreme meaning rises up rejuvenated anew. The image of God has a shadow. The supreme meaning is real and casts a shadow for what can be actual and corporal and have no shadow. The shadow is nonsense. It lacks force and has no continued existence through itself. But nonsense is the inseparable and undying brother of the supreme meaning. Like plants, so men also grow. Some in the light, other in the shadow. There are many who need the shadow and not the light. The image of God throws the shadow. Well, that is just as great as itself. The supreme meaning is great and small. It is as wide as the space of the starry heaven and as narrow as the cell of the living body. My soul, where are you? Do you hear me? I speak. I call you. Are you there? I have returned. I am here again. I have shaken the dust of all the lands from my feet, and I have come to you. I am with you. After long years of long wandering, I have come to you. Should I tell you everything I have seen, experienced, or drunk in? Or do you not want to hear about the noise of life and the world? But one thing you must know. The one thing I have learned is that one must live his life. This life is the way, the long sought after way to the unfathomable, which we call divine. There is no other way. All other ways are false paths. So I found the right way to let me to you, to my soul. I return, tempted and purified. Do you still know me? How long the separation lasted? Everything has come so different. And how did I find you? How strange my journey was. What words should I use to tell you on what twisted path a good star has guided me to you? Give me your hand, my almost forgotten soul. How warm the joy at seeing you again, you long disappointed soul. Life has led me back to you. Let us thank the life I have lived for all the happy and all the sad hours, for every joy, for every sadness. My soul, my journey should continue with you. I will wander with you and ascend to my solitude.